actually had to record this twice because I've deleted it all. Literally 10 minutes of video. Literally 10 minutes. So I have to record everything again. Well, for me, not so many people talk about this and only making examples of women or girls having different paths that what they expected her to be. I watched a video which actually just straight up point that there are two women, also known as the tale of two girls.
This is Clara and Michelle. This is Clara. Clara is having a pretty good life because her mom is a teacher with her two brothers. While Michelle helps to take care of her three brothers and also in the fields. And if you're wondering where are the others, they're in the fields doing farm work.
Since I gave you a visualization, you might have some ideas of where the story is going to. Despite having the same age, their paths in life were different. At the age of 12, Michelle's mother died, which made her father remarry another woman. And Michelle is forced to marry a man thrice her age. Clara, on the other hand, goes to secondary school. At the age of 13, Michelle was pregnant and contacted HIV from her violent husband, while Chloe gets her first boyfriend on the age of 16. Her mother takes her to the family clinic and learns some stuff. When she finished high school, she trains to be a doctor. At this time, Michelle already have 4 children and struggles to feed them, and also don't even have enough money to send them to school. Chloe is be able to decide herself. She has 3 children over the decade, or 10 years. She is be able to go back to work and able to contribute to her own family. But Michelle's life could have been like that too. This problem isn't really looked up to the society or probably to new generations. Well, the only thing we know is that if you don't make good decisions for yourself or fate messes you up, you're screwed for life. Like never graduating from school because of no financial support, or you're too poor to go to, or maybe getting pregnant at a young age like the case with Michelle. Sexual and reproductive health and rights are fundamental human rights. Having access to those rights will bring you about huge changes to the lives of women and girls around the world. The women will be able to live freely and decide for themselves. In this story, it illustrates what happens when you give women and girls the power to decide for themselves and the ability to be in control of their own bodies. Clara has become a doctor, while Michelle, on the other hand, has a pretty tough life. UNICEF says that gender equality means that women and men and girls and boys enjoy the same rights, resources, and opportunities and protection. When men or boys are born, it means power. Many men chooses to do something harmful and beyond the line. Examples: sex trafficking, feticides, femicides, wartime sexual violence, gender wage gap. I've seen some cases in the Philippines, and I think we all have. Women getting raped or abused, human trafficking or illegal things, including girls and kids are useful. How do I say this? It's quite uncomfortable to talk about, but I'm going to get straight to the point. Trade and it's not like a normal trade, it's like sex trade and tourism. I dug a little bit deeper on this one, and I've been interested in documentaries until I found this video which actually talks about the Philippines. They call it the center or that thing, but we're not gonna talk about that. And I think people bought them, like videos of them And actually, I think we've all heard about in the workplaces or offices, girls always get unpaid because they're girls, and they're gonna say like, OMG, you did not do anything, you're just a girl, you did not do anything, or something like that. And I think it's actually quite unfair, because just because people are girls doesn't mean they're not hardworking or don't deserve anything that they should deserve. So I think it's actually quite unfair. So if we wanted to change, I think it would be better to change, because I'm pretty sad because people thought that if you're a woman, you don't have power, you don't have anything to change the world or you could help. Which is quite sad, because some people or articles that I've read told that gender divides power. Often what it means, woman, is to be powerless. They should be quiet, obedient, accommodating, or should be home at all times and not work. A real man, by contrast, is powerful, outspoken, in control, and be able to impose his will. So practically, this has been in our generations, because men always go outside and work. So if we apply gender equality, we're looking for change, human rights, and equality between women and men, girls and boys. I don't really get why people probably oppose or don't agree to changing the gender equality. I think if we apply gender equality, as I told earlier, there would be no people like Michelle. We were able to decide for ourselves, and practically no more violence or no more inequality and more fairness, because modern world is approaching. We need to be modern and not stick to the past, because as we go to the time or the era or whatever this is, everything will change, and we are finding out what is the problem, because everybody's going to work now, and everybody's need education, and everybody needs to achieve their dream. So as I told earlier about Clara and Michelle actually has a pretty tough life, as I said earlier, and if we apply gender equality, I think it will lessen the cases with Michelle, and hope that we will not see any other cases like this, because it's pretty sad if you think about it, like kids not getting what they wanted and probably getting forced to be married to a man which is twice her age, and getting pregnant. Many teen pregnancies are happening these days, but it's not the case like this. To be honest, it's quite sad. So I think, from my opinion, I think we should really stick and apply gender equality to our life, because it would be better and have the earth into a better place. And I hope many people will hear about the gender equality, because I also don't know anything about this, and I just know it because I searched it. So anyways, thank you for watching this. Bye.